Surprised Moon didn't deny the ward yet.
And I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, standing there, you can see it's half HP. Maybe he's gonna bait them. You know how supports get. They're like, a ward!
A ward.
Go! Oh, bot lane.
Oh yeah, indeed. Wow, they commit the... Was that 2 kills? Oh, he's only level 5. Ooh! 23 Savage not having a good time here. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. 8 minutes in. Top lane, though. Again, they're going to be able to get a solo kill. Ice, ice, ice. Not a solo. I like the rotation from Kescute a lot.
So the time to go into 37 just before he turns level 6, and he's kind of a bit far behind right now.
And I bring this up not to flame hide for last game because, you know, I think we dwelled on it a lot last game. But this game, he is the same level and probably the same net worth he was 8 minutes into the future, as Makoto is still top lane. They're going to get a return kill. Vengeance for ESL.
Yeah, but they do.
Oh, there's
3 people here for Fnatic's side. Are they getting this?
They're saving a skill point here on 23 Savage. There's a TP out for Makoto, as they will scout the Phoenix here, surely. But the Hawk as well will get the vision onto ESL, so it looks like this gank should not be successful, but maybe they can get a tier 1 out of it. Yeah, that's true.
As well as Ice carry a lot.
By Pink, it's been pinked by that's not Boomy. Boomy's on Adroit by Kescute.
Got Trusty Shovel, one of the best items you can want. And as well as Mango Tree, I'm really a fan of the Mango Tree. I wasn't as much of a fan before, but now you can plant in your base, you go in like 6 mangoes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at first everyone was using it for the vision, but I also am a fan of just leaving it in your base for free regen.
Because when you play like someone like who spams a lot of spells like the supporter Zeus, and you just go all these mangoes, you're like, oh, there you go, I'm full mana.
Alright, so we got 150 XP for everyone here. Supports still to be level 6 are DJ as well as Kescute, but we should have level 6 here with this wave mid with DJ, so we will have the Supernova collapsing bot lane though, looking for perhaps a kill here onto Genesis. Makoto will be committing for this. Got the nice stun. Oh, Makoto, he's easily going to be able to dodge that with a sleight of fist. Very well played.
Yeah, Jabs, no, he didn't have the same laning stages last time, and you can see the impact of that. Ricky in the front, sort of experience go in and out, and Spirit is not.
Oh, sorry, I like that fortify. FPZ threw the spear, and then Fnatic was like, nope. How about we fortify the wave instead? Oh, they're pinging Makoto. Oh, instead they're going to go elsewhere onto Kescute. Moon going to get a free kill there. Again, trying to de-ward Kescute, but maybe getting a little bit too aggressive here. Yeah, there's 3 heroes here. You're going to need to be a little bit careful. Vigorous 5 here onto FBZ. They're going to drop the arena, but the sun ray will pierce through the walls. You cannot stop the sun. Praise the sun. That's going to be a much needed kill there onto FBZ. Makoto could be in a bit of danger here. He does have a remnants. They're going to send the Phantom after him. The Phantom is going to continue chasing him. Slight farm.
Not wherever you go. And that's Grimstroke's girlfriend, so.
That is true. That is true.
But kind of close to the Blink Dagger. Once he has it, it's like you throw it, Mina, it becomes really hard for you to just go anywhere. Not that you really want to, but it's gonna be annoying. You have 2 ways of keeping them inside the circle. I haven't seen Jab. He's actually hasn't taken a point in his ulti. Oh, he's actually skipping the ulti. 4, 1, and 2. No ulti so far.
Same thing here with 23 Savage actually. 1, 2, and 3. So he's still holding on to the skill point, yes. But
generally, if you're about to die, you take. Otherwise, you're like, I need it. Which is kind of interesting. I mean, you're still not using.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, busy here trying to get someone to found. Find the
Top tower.
missed found earlier because
Mid lane just a bit of sparring. Who's this? That's Storm Spirit. Could potentially make a jump here onto Dream Assault. Level 3 in rage though, and he's got the Infest at the ready, so that's a pretty tough kill there. Oh, but Kescute's a lot of an easier kill, and that's another kill onto the courier. Kescute's courier has died 3 times this game. Normally I don't count, but I feel like I've seen every single one of them.
bottom lane jabs. His spider senses are tingling. Oh, and the free
Are those
from the
cracks
show.
in Dire's
Nicely
top
done.
tower?
Best side. We'll talk about our disagreements about tier 3 neutral items eventually when it comes to it. Kescute though is going to be quicker on the heal as the rotations are coming through. Moon quite low on mana. He's got 2 sips of the bottle and a TP, so he should be fine. And Dandy on the high ground, daring anyone to walk up is Ice Makoto. Might take the bait here. Instead he's going to go onto the back lines here, onto the Beastmaster. He's holding onto the Roar. I don't think he's going to be able to get it off as the Dream Coil will be onto DJ, leashing him in place. Oh, he breaks the coil last second. The Roar will be committed there onto the Ember as Ice might likely be able to run away. DJ onto the high ground. He will die. And the Ember Spirit, actually, Makoto will get the kill there with the Searing Chains. Hyde now dominating, so a very big turnaround compared to his game 1 performance, and 2 big kills there for Boom ID.
Yeah, you can't keep mentioning his game 1 performance. He had a bad game.
No, I'm just doing it to contrast it. I understand, but he's playing very well this game. I think he's a little bit more comfortable on the puck, to say the least.
Yeah, but they are giving. I mean, we're seeing it's 10-6 for favor of Boom ID, but Raid King hasn't done any fighting for a while. Yeah, he has 3 deaths, but he's actually not that bad in terms of net worth. He's close to second relic, second net worth on his team, just behind the Spirit of Makoto. So he's fine, honestly.
Yeah, they were also they were early deaths, you know, with no kill streaks either. So that tends to be the bigger factor when you start to look at net worth differences. So far, it's quite calm, just about even 6 to 10 on the kill score here, 15 minutes in, as we have the bounties now spawning, leading our CS. It's quite close here, just about neck and neck, leading Makoto from Moon, 23 Savage, Ice, Dreamacell, and then FBZ will be the cores in terms of their net worth. But just 1K is the biggest, or sorry, 1.2K is the biggest separation from top to bottom of all cores. So it is incredibly close here. I think the most important thing will be the power spikes of heroes specifically, as that's going to be the biggest difference. DJ getting dove in here maybe a little bit. They're going to commit the coil. Oh wow, okay. This is just to force out the ultimate, so that's quite nice at least for them.
Yeah, it's just dying again, honestly. It's like there hasn't been these big team fights where you can actually use your abilities. Most of the time it's like pick off here, pick off there. If you can prevent one, that's pretty good yourself. Plus they did use the so
they did.
Draws out as well as the egg.
I think Moon trying to force out the arena from FBC, but it's going to be a little bit more patient from that. As
lane, 23 Savage.
Oh yeah, he could be in some trouble. Makoto running in. He's got the Remnant down. There are TPs available here on the whole of Fnatic if they want to actually TP, but the closest place they can go to instead is going to be the outpost. Now it's 23 Savage still holding on to the skill point. Nice jukes, breaking the ankles, and they actually do not have vision of him, so he's going to be able to TP out and away. And that is a there we go. So what if he swaggers and he is out and away. Nicely done.
Here and that one. He definitely earned that one.
Yep.
And has the relic. 60 minutes in, not the best time, obviously, but he does have it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Huge.
I mean,
yet your
Fnatic, they knew there's not as like,
Look at this. Top lane. Dreamacell's a little bit too fast on the enrage though. There are teammates from close by. They do not have the Supernova. Dreamacell, he wants the additional gold there from the Necro.
jabs.
Oh yeah, jabs will get gone on here. Arena committed in addition to the Dream Coil.
2 ultis to kill a support. Alright. Now, again, like, Boom ID, just getting these pickoffs, moving on with their lives, but Fnatic's draft still seems a bit better, and being 2k ahead, and they are 2k ahead for Fnatic's side, so I don't know if Boom ID is doing it. So Boom Esports is doing enough to sort of get ahead of the game. They only got 1 tower so far.
That is true. Same with, well, Fnatic have 2 at the very least, but they've got the better push here. So I don't think they should be super concerned about that.
Exactly. Like once Fnatic wins a fight with the maxed out inner beast with a couple of skeletons from Wraith King, that's 2 towers easily. And they have the better late game. I'd rather have the farmed Wraith King over the farmed lifesteal. Even though both heroes are fantastic, but Wraith King.
Yeah, speaking of Wraith King, he's got the relic now, so he is closing into the Radiance.
He just does a bit more in these fights. Killing him twice is also pretty annoying. Whereas you have Roar to deal with the life stealer. It's like, oh, he rages, alright, roar him. Once he's done 5 seconds, we can kill him. Ember Spirit versus Storm. Storm Spirit once he reaches 25, which is a long way off. But when he reaches 25, you can't push against him.
No,
then you're just kind of almost waiting to lose that situation. Whereas Ember Spirit, you can deal with him a bit more than the Storm. Oh, walks right into the infinite.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be okay though. They're not really committing. They don't really want to commit too much. They know that there is 23 Savage just in the vicinity. They have scouted him now that he's taken the outpost though, so I know that Radiance should be coming soon, and it'll be coming within a minute too.
What's he gonna go with that? He's gonna go for the Heaven's Halberd. Alright, I mean, if you have Radiance on Wraith King though, your damage to love is coming just from the Radiance burn itself, so Heaven's Halberd is not the biggest deal. The other 2 heroes are Beastmaster with all his summons, so Heaven's Halberd is whatever against him. Storm Spirit, who, yeah, he wants to hit you occasionally, but not sure how I feel about this.
There we go. Makoto gonna get silenced up by the Phantom as we're gonna be contesting for this bottom outpost. Looks like we might have a little bit of a fight breaking out. 23 Savage supported by 3 of his teammates down here though, so they don't really want to be fighting this. Boomidi with a very nice ward. They're gonna scout the ward placed by Jabs on top of that. As Ice trying to snipe the outpost will trigger a few TPs there, so he's done his job. So it should be 1 outpost apiece.
Yes, finally finished. First the Mars is going to all the hour items you can ask for, as well as the pipe.
Oh, Jabs could be in trouble. Skeletons making pretty quick work of him, but he does have the remnant out. And that should have been the Radiant scouted here, so it's now completed at the 20-minute mark. Shrimisol just casually saying hello as pings onto the supports. There's going to be a 2-man Dream Coil hide with the Blink Dagger reveal here. FPZ, he's got the arena. There's going to be the pin onto the Storm Spirit. Coming out from DJ though. Can they get the nuke onto him? He's holding on to the Supernova. Cannot fly out of the arena. It is going to be onto high. 23 Savage to get good damage in here. His egg will target it last second. It will not up. There's going to be a buyback though onto the Phoenix. Huge God's Rebuke onto 2. He will die. The Spear will yeet him. 23 Savage now. He does have the information. He's got mana stick in case he's going to get egg KO here onto FPZ. Big Sunray onto 2 as KezQ finally go down. 23 Savage smiting him with the sword. Makoto with the triple kill, and now it's only 23 Savage still alive, left alone to try and buy against these 2 heroes. Makoto quite low though, but it won't matter. Jumisal getting a few procs here on with the Maelstrom to secure the fight. A 5 for 3 trade, and overall a good one for Boomidi. Very nice job there targeting the Supernova.
Actually, I believe that Phoenix died twice. It was actually 6.
Oh, he did. He did.
Bit of a dieback. Pretty disastrous, really, for Fnatic. Boomidi just threw out all their spells. Were able to catch the. I love the curse.
Oh, what? Makoto dies to Moon Solo. Sorry, I was analyzing that as well along with you, but
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, I just didn't have enough mana on the
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, they just threw all their spells. I love the Winter's Curse because they wanted to take out the egg, but they were also being distracted. They're like, alright, just Winter Curse the guy. We'll focus on the egg, and they did. So nice play.
Nice communication.
I'm actually surprised by DJ trying to dive out of the arena. That's kind of like a, oh, I don't.
Yeah, no, that does not work. You can Winter Wyvern fly over the arena, but Phoenix, he gains free pathing, but he doesn't actually gain any vertical. FPZ. Oh, the Winter's Curse is huge though. Onto Ice, eliminating him in the fight. Oh, the arena is perfect. Wraith King here does not have the Aegis. He does not have the reincarnation. He had 10 more seconds for that. There's a supernova, and it will actually get off here, stunning Drumacell as Makoto jumping again onto the back lines. Jabs looking like he's going to go down. And he's going to get at least off a very nice stroke of fate before he goes. Spear of Mars off the mark here for DJ. Sunray off the cliff. As the Moon had to disengage, he had to pull out of that fight there. And instead, will begin to split push top lane. He's holding on to that Aegis at the very least, but a very good initiation coming out from Hyde. Very well played this game.
Yeah, they have Storm Spirit and Wraith King, two of the best Aegis carriers right in the game, but losing that fight again. I mean, they got Roshan, you know, so at least they got something out of it. But that's two pretty bad fights for Fnatic.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I still believe that their lineup is the better lineup. Pop could take this late game, but Boom ID giving us like a strong case. Hey, yeah, we can just win this late game as well.
Definitely. Go Scepter now on KazQ to help him live a little bit longer, perhaps get off some key ultimates. He's had really good Winter's Curses all game, and it's going to be an Orchid being completed here for the Storm Spirit. There's going to be the jump, though. They're going to turn with the Dream Coil. Maybe just trying to live a bit longer, but Hyde is going to get at least live a little bit longer, but Dream Coil committed for that. As Moon.
For Hyde,
Yep.
he's actually going for that Agams. He's halfway there, so if he can get it a little bit more.
Oh, wow.
Team.
What a turn compared to game one. Shout out to Hyde. I mean, after, you know, it's really easy to get in your own mind, but a very strong player there. You know, he's gonna keep at it despite his previous game. You know, it always sucks. It's like when you have a bad game in ranked, and then pardon me, that's gonna have some effect in how you play for the next one, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, you know, your
Dire
teammates
structures are
blame
fortified.
you. Sorry, Seeking Strike.
Leading on Dire's top
Yeah, of course, of course. A smoke gank out from Boom will not find anyone here, but look at that. They're going to be forced to defend that tower. Are we going to take the Skeleton Talents? Not at least at 15 here. And I have my doubts that 23 Savage is going to take it at 20 either. It seems like he just wants to be able to throw out his spells, but...
He took the Strength Talents. This one. I thought... And Reincarnation Mana, because, I mean, there's no mana burn.
That's what I was saying, right? But, you know, he's got a wand. There's a lot of spell users on the enemy team. So I think there's a case to be made this game specifically for taking the talent. But I think he might play it on the safe side just in case. Oh, yep, committed onto Drumacell here. Can he get off the Enrage? Oh, the Phantom Embrace is perfect. Winter's Curse to try and keep him alive a bit longer. The Skeletons make very quick work of him. They do not care. Skeletons instead going to go directly for the hero. Now 23 Savage chasing on FBZ. KazQ will be able to hold them back just a little bit here as FBZ is still in some trouble. KazQ will die as Moon now dominating. He's going to be diving actually onto the back line. Hyde is going to completely whiff there on the leash. Gets the Blink Dagger out at the very least, and Hyde off and away. But they lose two heroes after committing two ultimates there for Boom. Three, actually, make that.
Nice skip by Hyde, but our Storm and you have the Aegis. You can really just do whatever you want in this game. And then his team's like, oh yeah, just go ahead, we'll be right behind you. The way he chased Hyde, forced him to sort of throw that Lucio but wasn't going to go away. Now, this is going to be a tier 2. Will they go high ground?
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
I'm
Dire's
sorry,
top
the
tower is
Drumacell will be
gone.
back in time. Maybe the first guy just yet.
Yep. Aegis should be expiring here within the minute, I believe. That's going to be a Halberd completed. So 2 Halberds. Let's take a look at any other big items real quick before they start spawning off. That should be level 2 Necrobook on Ice Ice Ice. Phoenix going for the Ags build here, so he is not going to finish off the Urn of Shadows. This game, I don't think it's that crucial, to be honest, compared to if you were playing against a slightly different lineup. The Sweep of Death might be in a bit of trouble here. They're going to hit the Arena of Mars. Nice stun here onto the Ember, though. Can they hold him down long enough? He does have the Reincarnation. Not sure if the team really wants to go save him. I think they're just like, sorry, bud, you're on your own. Trying for the TP out. Will get silenced up and killed. So 23 Savage is farming in the jungle. Get caught out and killed by the entirety of Boom.
Imagine the Aghanim is to save anyone who gets Winter Cursed.
Yeah.
But I actually don't know its cast rate. I'm not sure how far away you can use it from.
It's actually, it's pretty generous. It's pretty generous.
Especially with a telescope, extra 125. So yeah, let's see how much. Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You should be able to dodge the impact of.
Yeah. One thing I do have to say though is that I would normally like to see, and this is how they build it in China as well. They normally go for the Yule Scepter before the Ags, but DJ just gonna go ahead and purchase it here. I'm not gonna doubt DJ God though. Don't get me wrong, guys, but you know, there is a case to be made to dispel the stun, right? So his positioning is going to need to be very important. Of course, a player of his caliber is definitely aware of this, but just for you to at home to keep aware of.
Well, of course, the people you're playing against are also really good landing their spells.
Yes, definitely.
Radiant's top tower
It's
deserves
both ways.
just as
MP
much
just
help as
expired,
bottom.
like you said. So now, 3k hit for Fnatic, not a big deal. It's
Radiant's top tower
3k
has
at
recovered.
28 minutes. Not that
Dyer's
biggest
bottom
advantage.
tower is under attack.
That's here. Oh, actually give the telescopic jabs, which means Phoenix is still holding on. See that?
I like the clumsy net on the Phoenix.
Yeah, me too. Especially because jabs probably, yeah, he's probably better with those cast range spells anyway.
Yep. Orchid completed. We nearly have the BKB on Storm now up.
I must say the Supernova's cast range is really not that amazing. Like I don't know if you can really save people from curse with just that.
I mean, true, granted, and I don't know about the Winter's Curse save, sure, but, I mean, all things considered, you know, you are saving an ally and throwing them in your egg. I think that's a pretty good cast range for that. Looks like Boom have smoked up here together, and they have, trying to bait FBZ down bottom.
Dyer's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Yeah, I guess they draw where Fnatic is, but
Radiant's
cast
structures
finish
are
the
fortified.
tower instead.
Indeed.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom
Interesting.
tower.
By the way, nice thing for Fnatic is that Boom is forced to put these kind of strange wards because they want to make sure that these messages doesn't remove them of his.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower. Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
definitely.
tower
Won
has
this game.
fallen.
He hasn't moved on for more.
Oh, fascinating. I thought that was a Necro 2 hide. Gonna get silence here. Actually didn't dodge it with the ability there. Now they're gonna be able to blow him up quite easily. Now the leash is not gonna be too good here. On the backlines goes Makoto though, popping the BKB, trying to nuke through jabs. Instead, he's gonna get saved by the Supernova. So at least they force that one out. But a very nice Supernova indeed. So that's a 10-second BKB for the Supernova. I think you take that trade.
Last long. It looks like
And of course,
Dyer
30
fortified
seconds without hide, and you're just going to take a tower. Again, will they think about going for more?
That's a BKB now up on the Storm Spirit. Moon looking quite ready to fight here as we're about to get the minute 30 outpost, and we might have a fight for this top one, still controlled by Fnatic.
Can they get this one time? Looks like they won't. Oh, by the way, check it out. There's a Craggy Code just hanging around here.
Where is it? Oh yeah, there it is.
Radiant Outpost.
Blink Dagger now for Kez Cute, so he can be position himself a little bit nicer, probably get off some nice curses here. Still pierces BKB, of course, fully, so that could potentially be game winning for them here. As we
Slightly surprised that. Oh yeah, they got him. That's a free tier 3 neutral item for the Radiant side. It's a little unfortunate. I mean, you could have given it might be something that Winter Wyvern could have used. He's actually not holding on to any neutral items.
Ah, you are right. Maybe there's something flying out right now. I think his team just pinged him. Nope, not yet.
I mean, he's a strong, confident Wyvern who doesn't need any.
No, yes, that's right. I'm a strong, confident dragon. He's a wyvern, not a dragon, but still close enough. All right, any other big items yet? Let's see. We got one BKB. It should be a second BKB. Where is Moon's BKB? Oh, there it is. Okay.
To be fair, the only thing he might consider using is the Trusty Shovel, but that's 100 HP, some ground tears. I'm surprised he's really holding.
All right, now I like this. DJ's gonna go back now for the Vessel. It's just such a good item. It scales so well into the late game. Percentage-based damage, you always take that. Smoke Hank though, FBZ smoke will break. Jabs can be used those spider legs off the low ground, but FBZ getting aggressive here. We can only get one in the arena here, and the Sunray will be coming out. Nice silence onto two. There's the Infest Bomb onto Phoenix. They want to try and blow it up before the egg can come off. Icarus dive away, however, he's gonna prevent that. Now Moon jumping on the back lines, interrupted, however, as Makoto will be trying to prevent Ice from helping out. BKB activated, leashed up though. Scanstorm get out of here in time, and no, he cannot hide with the Aghanim Scepter, putting that to good use. There's the Phoenix Sunray inside of the egg here. As Makoto will activate his own BKB, still gonna get stunned up, however. Silence to prevent the Icarus dive away out from hide though into the Searing Chains. This is looking like at least a kill here onto the Phoenix. Indeed it will. Fnatic will lose 3, and with Roche respawning in a minute, it's not that impactful, but a very big fight nonetheless for Boom.
I like how both teams are also going for this salt guess, but yeah, they were able to catch jabs, not able to save it. You can see that DJ was thinking, hey, maybe I can get close enough to save him, but that didn't work out when he got silenced. He had to go out, he had to Icarus dive away, which means he couldn't Icarus dive back in. They just caught the storm, wasn't able to get a kill. Really unfortunate that just 23 Savage was not there the entire fight.
No,
Not there to help out,
Radiant's top
tank,
tower is under
and
Radiant's
just
top
a little
tower has
unfortunate for them.
fallen.
I really liked Makoto's playstyle. He gets aggressive, he makes sure that Ice can help out with the roots, and then he goes back to secure the kill onto the Storm Spirit. Very nicely done there as well. Of course, out from hide. They commit 2 ultis, but just the control that pierces BKB on Boom's side now is incredible.
It's going to be pretty close to what time Roshan will respawn. Find out in a couple of seconds here. And
There he is. Should be Aegis and Cheese. Second rush now for the take. And now, if you recall, if you were joining us for last game, of course, this is our elimination matchup here. This is where Boom lost it. This is where they kind of lost the plot, if you recall. There was no buyback on the cores. They just went in and kind of got a little bit desperate here. We'll see if Fnatic can try and force the same move here in game number 2. They are smoked up, perhaps ready to go. There's, of course, going to be an Observer Ward at the ready. Is there a Hawk on the way? There's a Hawk actually scouting them. Soulbind onto 2. If they're going to try and escape now, chasing them down with the Sunray will be DJ, but that's going to leave Roshan just about half HP here. Boom, not going to go down without a fight, however, as they're going to be positioned all up on their respective cliffs.
by the way, we haven't mentioned this, but there's an Aghanims on the Grimstone.
Oh my god, yeah, there is.
He's got a Dark Portrait though. Like, the hell is that?
That's a pretty good item. That's a pretty good item. Especially, it's 160. It's basically like a single target wall illusion if you're not aware of it. Blue continuing to try and nuke down Rush. It's pretty good with the life against the Lifestealer this game. You can pick up one of his own copies here. Trying to Savage getting aggressive. Stun will be dodged out. However, there's going to be on the backline. Dream Coil onto 2. Winter's Curse to follow up. It's not ideal, but it will lock down the Storm Spirit into the arena. Spear of Mars to keep him locked down. However, the Supernova is there in time. They will be able to break through the egg. The Roar, not enough. The control onto Dream Coil is not there. Now 23 Savage trying to do as much damage as he can, but it's all going to be all spread around. And now FBZ is going to have that Infestorm at the ready. Dream Cell will pop back out. Still man fighting out to 23 Savage. Makoto onto the backline. Ty doing a good job of locking down Ice Ice. That's going to be the first life burned off of 23 Savage. Ice Ice still alive, kiting out Makoto quite a bit. But now 5 versus 1. Once again, Savage going for the TP out, and he's going to be able to get out. Where did he TP to?
I'm not sure it's the time to taunt though when your entire team is dead. Jabs has buyback. That was kind of a weird mixture of spells from both teams. The Dream Coil came out, was good, but then the Winter's Curse came out and he was like, oh well, thanks man, that's not what we wanted. At the same time, Phoenix, he took the Storm Spirit to save him, but he's just put it off, spotlighting away. So
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it was just really don't want to use the Phoenix egg in the middle of the fight. You want to use around the edges, you know, so people have to walk out of their way to get to
yeah, I guess they were just getting a little bit desperate. Maybe the best move there was just to Supernova and then use your Sunray granted by the Ag for the healing and the additional damage. Maybe try and confuse them, then you can get a follow-up Roar. That very chaotic fight. I understand the methodology behind trying to save the core at all costs, but Boom were able to take advantage of that. I mean, Drumacell, he just does so well against the Egg. Even if you do hit him with the Fire Spirits, he's just always ready there with the Enrage. Keeping on cooldown for this time. Now Dark will be going. Jab will one quite heavily. Makoto there now on the Mega Kill streak. 23 Savage still. He's got a 9-second BKB and make that. Stun available in 5 seconds. Just feeling quite aggressive as well, he's got a life of his own to play with here.
Yeah, we need to preserve this Ag is the best choice. I mean, I like what it does and all that, but maybe just a bit of offensive glimmer, and that's just so you can get your spells off. Because just now he walked in to use his, just got blown up.
Yep.
Still, I do. Wants to be a point to it.
I'm not opposed to the item, but you know, I like to generally see that against heroes like an Axe, you know, someone like a Radiance carrier, someone that's really tanky. I guess the Mars does okay, an Underlord, because you do get the passives. So like against an Underlord, that thing is incredibly powerful. And here they go, bot lane, KezQ looking for Moon, the silence will be there, Ghost Scepter, there's going to be now plenty of ultis drop, the leash, the coil, through the BKB, do they have the damage is going to be the question. Now the roar onto Dreamcell. There's going to be the Winter's Curse to follow up, burning through the duration. 23 Savage going to get a double stun here with the Rogue Master Queen. Now there's going to be the control. The Spear of Mars again getting saved, and onto the Supernova they go. They're going to make some scrambled eggs today. 23 Savage at least able to get the kill onto Hyde and burn the Aegis off simultaneously. This DD room is doing some pretty good work in this fight, but 3 dead as Makoto is able to pick off the backlines, and now it's only 23 Savage still alive, and is trying to fight. He's got this BKB trying to teleport away probably here on his second life if he wants to go for it. Instead, he's going to stand his ground and fight just for a little while before he will pop that BKB and get out of harm's way. But 3 straight fights all in favor of Boom.
You know, I'm beginning to think that this Aghanims on Nyx is a bad item. Like I first went with the Grim, now I'm going for the Feet, because both times he tries too hard to save his ally, and he ends up just throwing the egg in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Before he was throwing these eggs way more at the edges, so I'm like, every time he wants to save someone, he goes, all right, I'll just egg you right in front of the lifestealer. Like, no.
Oh, top lane?
Though.
Yeah, Ice could be in trouble. He does have the roar and will commit it here, but I don't think he's... Oh, he's got a good damage here onto Makoto, and the slows, the haste room still available on Makoto, going for the silence. The cheese will be consumed, and there's going to be the arena followed by the 2. 23 Savages here, though, trying to get in this fight, and the Soulbind onto 2 here. Yep, FBZ is going to need to back off to allow Makoto to live through this with the Sunray. Good damage here, Makoto. He's going to die. DJ Sunray this time, he's going to make quite good use of it. Buy out for the Vessel, and after that fight, Fnatic, they're feeling quite confident, because both 23 Savage and now DJ will, you know, ignore buyback for now to get complete an item.
Yeah, Makoto, he's saw this opportunity. He's like, I can get us more further ahead, a little bit too aggressive. It's one of those things that you see in a lot of games where it's like, oh, we're winning, we'll send one of our guys against one of their guys trying to get pick off, and the team just brings all their friends, and you're like, oh crap, we're winning because we're 5-on-5.
Exactly.
By the way,
Well,
Kescute still does not carry a neutral item. I don't want to harp on this, but this is kind of... How many ripples would those have been?
take the stats at least. That's 200 HP for free, basically.
You got Samantha as well.
Alright, good damage on 223 Savage at the very least. No deaths over here on the board. Will this turn up? That's going to be a Solar Crest switch. Pretty good DPS now. Committing the roar. It's back off cooldown. Summary onto the back lines, but they do have a bit of healing. DJ needs to get in a little bit closer for the Spear Vessel combo. BKB will not be activated. It's against the wall. Pin will be 23 Savage, burning the first life off of him. Nice at sights. They have no roar. They do not have Sunray, but they do have a Supernova. That's going to be the leash now. BKB trying to turn and fight. Will be 23 Savage. Instead, going to turn and hit buildings here, just keeping him locked down. We still have the Winter's Curse, so that's why Fnatic not so eager to go onto the high ground as Hyde. Maybe trying to bait anyone to go in on him, but they will not. Makoto back in 10 seconds, so Fnatic quite happy with the tier 3, and they will back off.
They got both outposts, they're gonna get bounties. That's a big deal for them. Just able to get everything they could out of them. Nice. Oh, Jeff,
Awesome.
barely.
Someone's an illusionist cape. Alright, it's going to be going to now the Wraith King. Alright, so 23 Savage is losing this game. That's about to come off of cooldown now. There's going to be a jump, a very aggressive here onto Kesky. Can he get off the Ghost Scepter? Will it even help? It will not. Now there's going to be the counter engage though, and they did get off the leash here. Soulbind going to be onto 2. Jab trying to do whatever he can here. FBD from behind. 3 heroes now caught. The DJ with the heals. Is it going to be enough? It's not for Jabs. Roar now to try and turn the fight. The 23 Savage continues to be locked down, continues to just man fight onto Dreamcell. There's going to be now the Supernova onto the back lines. Makoto doesn't really know what to do. Yule Scepter now will be onto Moon. They're going to go ahead and reset. However, Makoto is separated by confidence by the rest of the team. Oh, they will be able to catch the Storm Spirit over Makoto. Able to lock him down. Jabs did buy back here with the Ink Swirl. Not going to be able to kill, however. As Hyde in the middle of many enemy heroes here. Coming Savage still holding on to his reincarnation. Now fighting with this new MKB. Oh, the crit, however. 1,000 crit. The red numbers, they love to see them. As Trimacell will be able to life steal up just back a little bit. Nicely timed. Spirit Mars will continue to lock down this Wraith King. Look at how much damage they're doing to him. The Ink Swirl onto 2. Is it going to be enough? The life steal. Is it enough? Makoto still alive here, and they will be able to get the kill there with the Infest Bomb. The Sunray is a bit late now. Trimacell with a double kill. DJ trying to do whatever he can from the Logon with the Sunray, but it's not enough, and all 5 heroes now dead and wiped off the face of the earth from Fnatic. Boom, they'll buy back on 1, but that's all they need, and they'll get a full 6 for 1 again. Boom ID just team fighting out of their mind.
Hyde, the entire fight was keeping both supports busy on the low ground. That was really good. They kept on throwing those silences, which are what, like 5 seconds down now, so 4 seconds. Really well played.
There they go.
Forced up. They just need to wait until the Storm Spirit is up because he's got the 25 talent. But
Yep, and you're not even that scared. There's no Supernova. It's coming up soon, but they're going to even up the mid-tier barracks, perhaps. Focus on the illusion real quick. Dodge there from the Fire Spirit getting sent out. They're going to go for only mainly barracks here. Ice does have buyback. He's going to try not to get this forced out, however. He's back at 20 seconds. With the Storm Spirit now respawning, though, it's going to be pretty tight here. Boom, looking to gets an even 2 pairs of barracks. As there we go. Plenty of remnants being dropped. 23 Savage. Is he going to chase much? Not quite. So it's a clean disengage for Boom, and now all of a sudden they find themselves up 14k, trying to force a game number 3 here. Very well played to Boom.
Could have maybe considered have gone more for with the Storm Spirit, but he's been diving and dying. You know,
yeah.
Unfortunately for him, they know that Roche will be up relatively, so it's 20 seconds from now. So it won't. They don't know this, but Roche will be up pretty soon.
Yep, there's a courier scouting it too.
As a courier, and I think
that's the Axe. The Axe here. They're gonna smoke up here on Fnatic, I think I saw, or was it on Boom that smoked up? I thought I saw someone smoke. Oh, Ninja here. I'm sorry, I got baited.
Prince's Knife, pretty damn good item for if you can catch the Storm Spirit with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Moon is very aggressive. That dive. I mean, sure, you get the kill and force a buyback onto the Wyvern, but not much else. Yeah, I mean, you force teams to fight in this really awkward area. The arena is really nicely placed. Makoto on the back lines. I think DJ does a good job of recognizing exactly what you said last fight too, of not just, you know, going in and fighting immediately. Or I'm sorry, dropping the egg and putting it in a bad position. That one was better placed at the very least and forced them away. Oh, there they go. FPZ will pop that BKB though. I don't know if that's a 6-second charge or 5-second charge, but at least it's not on cooldown for another minute here.
They're trying to get the wraparound here.
This could be big for them. Couriers all over the place, and there's a Hawk now scouting Roche here from Ice, as well as Moon, the only 2 on their team with buybacks. Everyone else is going to be on cooldown. Wyvern does not have buyback either. That's going to be on cooldown, and neither does Makoto. Crucially on cooldown here for another, or sorry, not on cooldown, but needs a little bit more gold for the buyback. So I think he'd be well off to farm that before they look to be fighting for Roche, level 27 now. So these remnant times, he is going to be very, very hard to catch. At the risk of sounding American, he's going to be harder to catch than a buttered up hog. As here they go now onto High Infest Bomb, but immediately silenced. Will be the life steal, cannot get off the enrage. Arena of Mars will be dropped now onto 23. Spears pins down. Makoto now back, trying to fight another follow-up silencer. Huge damage. Not out. Egg getting blocked. Makoto will focus on it. You cheap down Storm Spirit as they will use the Winter's Curse onto him, getting a little bit of a taunt action. But now, does he have the buyback? Does he have the buyback by 500 gold? The heal will come out from Makoto. He will go down 100. He did not finish farming the buyback, got kited out by the egg, and now Fnatic surely will be free to go in and Roche and at least get themselves a lane of barracks. It's up to Boom to try and play as much as possible. Roche is carrying a refresher card. Maybe give that to 23 Savage, maybe give it to DJ. What are your thoughts?
I mean, the 23 you have like 3 lives in the fight. That's pretty damn
Oh no. Cheering Spell getting quite aggressive. He does have the buyback at the very least. Look at this, absolutely getting blown up. He's got the enrage now at the very least. CJ, they've got nothing to up the sun right there. The silence still onto the back line. Dreamers don't trying to do anything. They've lost now. The storm will get focused down. FPC with the Aghanim Scepter makes pretty quick work of it. 20 Savage now trapped in the kill as they up deep. Not have the buyback either. Moon having bought back now, trying to get involved in the Savage with the crit stealing. It's absolutely massive, but it's not enough. Again, Moon jumping onto the back line, but Kez just kited him out. Being beach charge will be utilized there. Soulbind here on to 2. Is it going to be enough? Do they have the follow-up? No, it's going to still be on to Dream Cell. Now high down does have the buyback. Moon continuing to get aggressive here. He does not have a BKB charge available. FBZ completely out of mana, so doesn't have much more to offer in the fight except for the physical damage. Yule Scepter onto Moon. Oh, if they can catch him here, it'd be huge. The Shield's Guard is slowing them down quite a bit. It's actually 23 Savage. Look at that damage. The Phantom's Embrace doing quite a bit of work, and a hide is going to secure the kill there. Oh, it's gone so wrong now for Fnatic, and they're not done yet, actually. They're going to catch 2 here with the coil, and they're actually going to decide to keep on fighting. There's going to be the Assault Horn at the very least for Moon, but if a dieback on here surely secures the game. Yule Scepter to try and set up for this. Does he have mana? He does, but the silence comes out too quickly. 2 cores down for Fnatic, and Boom will proceed directly to Roche.
Is this? I mean, this might just be game.
I think it is. I think it is. I don't think they even need to Roche. They surely recognize that that's a dieback on the Storm Spirit. 23 Savage. They don't know that he doesn't have buyback. Oh, they do actually. It should be on cooldown, so they're just gonna go straight into the base.
Ironically, the only person who does have buyback is Ice. It's like, oh well, that's not gonna help you much.
No, it is not.
Just that they kind of did engagement and stuff, and somehow they just kept going for it after the buyback came out from. I mean, it's like such a long fight. It was like 2 minutes. I forgot what they kicked off bought back, but would have been too far into it, and lost a minute.
Really good here. Phoenix will be back, so you maybe try and delay them a bit longer, but certainly Mega Creeps will be pouring into the base here quite shortly. Boom, not letting their foot off the gas though. They want to force a game 3. They want a rematch versus Adroit, and Fnatic are standing in their way. For now though, in gold, it's not Leroy onto 2. Nice Icarus dive, but getting silenced here will be DJ. There's going to be the leash, only controlling onto the jabs, but there goes Mufado, as well as another waning rip. The control, Phoenix going to get ulted here by the Winter Scourge, and the GG will get called. Fnatic, they will fall in game number 2 to Boom Esports. The team fight is nearly flawless coming out from Boom every single time. Ooh, what a game. What a game.
It's crazy. I mean, we got both predictions wrong, but still the main games were amazing. Like,